If calm love feels boring to you, it doesn't mean something is missing. It often means your nervous system doesn't recognize peace as connection yet, and that confusion quietly shapes many of the relationships we choose. Most people say they want healthy love, they want safety, consistency, emotional availability, but when they actually encounter it, something feels flat. There's no rush, no emotional pull, no intensity that takes over the body, and a quiet thought appears. Shouldn't love feel like more than this? For many of us, love was never calm. It was unpredictable, emotionally charged, sometimes warm, sometimes distant. Over time, the nervous system learned a pattern. Intensity meant connection. Uncertainty meant value. Emotional highs and lows felt like love, not because it was healthy, but because it was familiar. Psychologists like John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth showed that early attachment doesn't just shape who we bond with, it shapes what feels normal inside the body. So when you meet someone emotionally available, your nervous system doesn't get the signals it expects. There's no anxiety, no hyperfocus, no fear of loss. Instead, there is space. And to a system trained on intensity, space can feel like emptiness. This is why calm love is often mistaken for boredom. Not because the connection is weak, but because the body isn't activated. Strong attraction often comes from dysregulation. The nervous system is alert, focused, emotionally charged. It feels alive. Calm love works differently. It regulates rather than excites. It lowers stress instead of raising it. It steadies rather than pulls. Because it doesn't hijack attention, it can feel underwhelming at first. Esther Perel often speaks about the tension between excitement and safety. Both matter, but we often confuse excitement with depth. This doesn't mean you should force yourself to stay in a relationship that feels wrong. Calm love is not numb. It is not empty. And it is not the absence of desire. It is quieter. It reveals itself over time through consistency, trust, and emotional presence. For people used to intensity, that kind of connection doesn't register immediately as love. It registers as unfamiliar. When you stay with calm connection long enough, something subtle begins to shift. The body relaxes, the mind softens, the urge to chase fades, and what once felt boring starts to feel grounding, not dramatic, not intoxicating, but safe in a way that allows you to be fully yourself. So if calm love feels boring to you, don't rush to judge it. Ask a different question. Is this truly boredom, or is it simply the absence of anxiety? Sometimes the lack of intensity is not a lack of chemistry. It is the presence of safety. Real love doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it arrives quietly and waits for your nervous system to catch up.